This morning we continue our series, Today Goes to Camp, and I decided to return to my youth and find a camp that I thought was well suited to me, or at least my fantasies. In this case, I decided to go with kind of a G.I. Joe meets Jason Bourne type experience, Special Ops Camp. Take a look. It had all come down to this. The mission was a go. When we stormed the warehouse that afternoon, we knew we'd take fire, but there were so many of them. And just 6 of us.
Let's hit this room.
Yet, just as our instructors promised, the training kicked in. Instinctively, we knew what we had to do. All the while, though, I gotta tell you, I'm asking myself, how did I end up here? Get in there! I know, I'm getting ahead of the story. The truth is, it was supposed to be all about fun and games. I'd heard about this Covert Ops camp experience they offered in Northern California and thought it would make a great story. The day started at a training facility in Modesto, and boy, they didn't waste any time getting us outfitted. The camp is run by a company called Tricor International. A lot of the guys can't show their faces on camera. They do a lot of hush-hush stuff, like executive protection and security consulting jobs. But they also run this program for wannabe commandos and covert operators. You know, guys like me.
It gives any average Joe or any civilian that wants to immerse himself in character in the CIA ops, the James Bond type stuff.
Clients are able to live what they see in Hollywood. Fully automatic.
The guns aren't real. They shoot plastic BBs, but the training sure was. They taught us how to aim and shoot the rifle, shoot on the move, and quickly draw our pistols. My teammates happen to be a group of video game producers from Sony PlayStation.
We get Fortune 500 companies, corporate team building.
I got to tell you, I'll admit it, after the guns and the training, we were all itching to get into action. We had just barely climbed out of our gear when suddenly we were all summoned to the briefing room. Something was up.
This is a surveillance operation.
Our mission was to try and observe and photograph a handoff of classified material between a mule and a spy known only as the Ghost. We had just minutes to digest the intel briefs and the photo of the mule they gave us. But we'd have to identify the Ghost ourselves. Apparently no picture existed. As leader of Team Charlie, it would be my job to take one. At the location, we split up. Me and Joe Castagno headed to the restaurant while the rest of the guys took up position outside. We made some small talk at the bar.
They say at least it's a dry heat.
Trying to look like just any customers. And then we saw them, the mule, and a woman. She must be the Ghost. I got the photo and emailed it to command. After they left the restaurant, our team quickly rejoined. We got in the van and followed them as they headed north towards Stockton.
Our target car exited the highway.
They ended up in a secluded warehouse.
1 minute out, get ready. Watch for booby traps.
The warehouse, I later learned, is called CQB CITY.
Local SWAT teams, police departments, they come in here and they practice CQB tactics, close quarter battle.
It was time to suit up. We were going in to capture the Ghost at any cost. After a quick recon, we formed up, and this was it. We went in. I was on point. After that, everything was a blur. Bullets, okay, BBs flying, things exploding. There must have been 15 of them. Finally, there was one more room to clear. And it wouldn't be easy.
Searcher, go!
The Ghost.
This is what it was all about. These were the knock list in here. This is what I saw on pass in the restaurant.
Mission accomplished.
We had a plan going in. I think the plan lasted about the first 10 seconds.
Right. Yes. First explosion and it went up. Well, you know, based off the training I gave you guys earlier, don't be too hard on yourselves. I saw it from the top. It actually looked pretty good. You guys were aggressive.
An aggressiveness that I think frankly surprised all of us.
I'm just curious, at some point for you guys, did any of this stop being play?
The line was blurred. Yeah, the line was blurred.
It did get kind of blurred.
The intensity kicks in and the competitiveness kicks in, and then it's not play anymore.